Welcome to the Trading Day Series 2. We got a new family in the trade, man, and it is the S&P 500. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Let's welcome him into the family. I hope he blesses us with profits. And not only that, because I'm putting myself out there, I need it to go good because I'm trying to earn your trust. I need to show you guys that I know what I'm doing as a Forex and stock trader. And so that way you can trust me when you follow me. You can trust the advice that I give. So let's get into it. Let's see why I put in on this. Oh, yeah, and before I even get into that, let's look at the profit. Let's look at the profit, y'all. We started off with a $530 account. The reason why it's down to $522 is because it costs when you place a trade. And so when I place a trade on the SP 500, it costs a couple dollars. So that's why it's down a couple dollars. But look at that. We up basically $1,300 and we started this account out with $530. So when you ask me, how much money should I start with? 530 sound pretty decent to me. But honestly, it depends on you. Now, why did I go in on the SP 500? All right, let's break it down to the weekly. All right, so when we look at the weekly chart, we want to look at how it has respected this 50 right here. And then not only that, we see that it is in a uptrend. It's just been going up, up, up. And not only that, we cannot officially call this price action because the week is still going. The week is still going. Once this week closes out, if this week closes out, let's just say it just closed out right here, exactly where it's at right here. That's great price action. That is, I believe, a evening star or morning star or whatever. And that's great price action, indicating that it is now beginning to reverse and is going to go back up in the original direction that it has been going. But we can see that it has been respecting the 50 line ever since it started doing its uptrend. So boom, the trend starts from here, goes up, down, touches, up, touches the second time, pulls back, it wicks really about 50%. And then after that, the next week is a balance candle. And then if we can really zoom in on it, it gaps up in its original direction. When it comes down to indices and stocks and stuff like that, those gaps, really good. You want to look at them gaps. And there's a whole lesson on that I'll eventually teach y'all when it comes down to trading gaps. But once I saw that, I said, I'm going in. And so I looked at this right here I broke it down to the daily. And now, honestly, what I'm expecting is I'm expecting it to drop down a tad bit. So I am expecting to go negative for a little while. And then I'm expecting it to round itself back up and it start doing what it's supposed to do by going back up. So we may be up $13. Well, it's bouncing around between like $12 and $15. But I believe it's going to go back down for a little bit. But even if it don't, hey, shoot, we gon' go up. We going up. And then if not, I mean, hey, if I lose a trade, I lose a trade. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But to answer the question that some of you may be asking is, well, if you believe it's going to go down, well, why wouldn't you wait for it to go down so that way you could have less of a loss? Because it's when you see a good entry, because it's still a good time to enter. A lot of times you don't want to wait. Now, of course, it varies depending on what the setup is like and everything. But from the setup that I see, I don't want to wait because still it's just speculation that it may go down. It still could just straight keep pumping up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take that risk on missing out. And then not only that, if we look right here, the RSI is oversold, but I kind of don't like this right here and this particular one, because I will put the RSI alongside with a level, either with a major level or with a trend line or a moving average. And we can see it's already past that. And when we go to the weekly, it's not oversold on the weekly, but it is respecting the 50 line on the weekly. So that is why I placed my trade, and we're going to see how it goes.